Hello everybody, this is Mateo, and for the 16-bit summer, we're going to be revisiting Kanto. It just seemed to fit. Although, hold on, I'll talk about that in a second, I should explain. For the 16-bit summer, we are going to be going through the Sevii Islands, which are exclusive to Fire Red and Leaf Green. They were added in, although they were originally meant to be in Red, Blue, Green, and Yellow. They were not kept in because of memory limitations. However, in the remakes of the game for the Game Boy Advance, we have these things back. And this video here is going to be detailing the side quest that you actually take part in after the 7th gym. After beating Blaine in Cinnabar Island, you have to go do this. And we're going to be going through that, and then after that it'll all be post-game stuff, so there you go. Yeah, we're here meeting Bill's friend Celio. They're trying to create the PC here at the Sevii Islands, which they have a gigantic machine to do that. Holy crap. It isn't that complicated for the actual Kanto area. Maybe because they're all interconnected on land, while all the islands are separate islands. But at the moment, we only have access to 1, 2, and 3 island, and that's all that we need to go to for this side quest. So we're just going to go ahead. We got a meteorite, and we are also going to get the tri-pass, which will allow us to freely go to any of the 3 islands via the ferry. We can't actually surf to any of them. We have to take a boat there, and we also get an extra page of the town map, which has all of the islands on it. So there you go, and let's go ahead and heal. And yeah, but I decided that I should do the Sevii Islands as my project for the 16-bit summer, just because it's kind of like a spiritual sequel to the previous 8-bit summer project that I did, which was Pokemon Yellow, the all 151 run. So there you go, just felt like it fit, and it's this kind of the sequel, although Pokemon Crystal is definitely the sequel. This is kind of the sequel to my Let's Play of Pokemon Yellow, so there you go. All these islands aren't really that big. This won't take too long, however it is going to last quite a bit. This is going to be my side Let's Play project, which means that it won't be updated every day, but it will be updated when I can. Because it's summer, usually the reason that I can't update it would be because my computer is too busy rendering Banjo-Kazooie for me to be able to record this. Which, those will only happen on certain days. But, okay, so this is the guy that we're supposed to give the meteorite to, because he's a fan of rocks or whatever. However, Lostel is missing, and we have bikers as well. No sir, this is 2 Island. Just all the back-talk and stuff. Not really. I mean, they aren't shaped in the number that they're supposed to be, but they really aren't that confusing. You just tell the guy, hey, I want to go to 3 Island, and then you go there. My character can't even talk, and yet I'm able to go to the certain island that I want. Never mind. Ignore that. Okay, now I can go to the certain island that I want. There we go. Ignore that didn't happen. Anyways, so here we are at 3 Island now. We have bikers everywhere terrorizing the people. We have a little cave here. Let's go ahead and explore. Hello there, guy. Oh, okay, that's cool. He's going to buy a house in Kanto. Okay. Well, we'll check in on him and his progress later. Hopefully he'll find some gold. And that is a lot of bikers. Let's go ahead. Heal up again for whatever reason. For whatever reason, I think that you have to heal up at the Pokemon Center to be able to fly to the various locations. Like, you have to heal up at the Celadon City Pokemon Center in order to fly there. But I'm pretty sure you can fly there as soon as you enter the town. But I've just gotten into the habit of healing at the Pokemon Center whenever I get to a new area. So you're going to see that quite a bit, probably even when I don't need to. Okay, so... well, they get their tan on, and... well, it's an island, so they have a beach pretty much all around. Yeah, we're going to take you down. And as always, we have the battles sped up to twice what they're supposed to be. And, oh man, this Slowbro took forever for me to recatch. All the Pokemon obviously are going to have different stats and probably different moves as well from Pokemon Yellow. They're also lower level than what I left them off at for the Pokemon Yellow, because they are really different Pokemon. I got all the same Pokemon as I did in Pokemon Yellow, but they're all going to have different stats and moves and stuff. Just because Pokemon have different IVs depending on what they are, and also different EVs depending on what they've fought. It all just gets really confusing, and if you're not in the whole competitive battling thing, it really doesn't matter, and for the actual main game it doesn't matter either. Just if you're really competitive battling, so, oh well. Just minor things that'll make my Pokemon slightly different than what they were before, but they're still the same species, which is really what matters. But it is also because of this Slowbro that I am playing Pokemon Leaf Green, because he can only be found in Leaf Green. You find... what is the Fire Red counterpart? I forget. I feel as though it's Horsey, but something tells me that you can find that in both games. Oh well, it's either Horsey or... it is a water type, I know that. Maybe Krabby, maybe. I don't know, something that I really didn't want to use, so... oh well, the whole gang's here, so that's pretty good. And this battle is not sped up because it is the boss of the bikers, so we're going to see this in full. Although it's mostly going to be Slowbro using Psychic, because all these guys carry Poison and Fighting types, and those are weak to Psychic. I don't really understand why Poison is weak to Psychic, but oh well, it works, and it's very, very helpful. Seriously, Psychic and Water are probably two of my favorite types just because of how good they are, which is why Slowbro is so great. He isn't as great as he was in Pokemon Yellow, I will admit, because, oh, oops. Also, there's the help system. That's accidentally going to pop up a couple times during this, just because I accidentally hit the L or R button to get that to show up, just in case you're an entire noob at Pokemon. You can go ahead, consult that to figure out how stuff works, but you should be fine. But, what was I saying? Slowbro isn't as great as he was in Pokemon Yellow, specifically because in Pokemon Yellow there was only one stat called Special, which acted as both Special Attack and Special Defense, and his Special stat was very high. However, in Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green, and, well, actually in the sequels Gold, Silver, and Crystal, the Special stat was split into Special Attack and Special Defense. So, although Slowbro may have a very good Special Attack, his Special Defense isn't that great, and he gets hurt more by a lot of stuff. So, and that kind of really doesn't work with his slow speed as well, so he gets hit by a lot of stuff. But he's still pretty good. I feel as though he might have also had a nature that was detrimental to his defense or special defense or something, because he didn't seem to live as many attacks as he used to. But oh well, I was able to complete it. Really, it doesn't really matter. You don't have to survive. You don't have to pay attention to all that stuff, so it really doesn't matter. Also new to these games is double battles. That's something that wasn't in Pokemon Yellow before. And I attacked the wrong Clefairy with the fighting type attack. Oh well. It should be fine. Certain moves will attack both of the allies, or both of the enemies rather, like Rock Slide hit both of the enemies, did damage to both of them. And also certain attacks will hit everybody except for the person using it, such as Earthquake or Magnitude there that I had before, so you kind of want to pay attention to that stuff in double battles. A good strategy to use in double battles actually is with an Earthquake user like Dugtrio here, although I'm pretty sure he doesn't know Earthquake yet. But still, you have Earthquake on him, and then you have a flying type Pokemon or a Pokemon with Levitate as your other guy. You can use Earthquake all you want and your guy won't be affected at all, at least until Gen 4 and 5 when they added Mold Breaker for Levitate and Smackdown for Levitate and Flying types, but that's not used a whole lot, so you really don't have to worry about it. Also, this Bulbasaur, putting everybody to sleep. My god. And of course, there's Flareon, sleeping on the job as usual. Hopefully, Flareon will be able to redeem himself. I almost said herself, because Flareon just seems like a bit of a feminine Pokemon, especially Eevee, but it's a male, so there you go. Also, my Pokemon finally have genders. Genders were added since Pokemon Yellow, so we can finally tell which one was male, which one was female. And, well, that really doesn't matter, but still, certain moves were added like Attract, which is kind of like Confusion, but you don't hurt yourself. You just won't attack 30% of the time. I think it's 30%, maybe it's 50. But Flareon still only has Fire Spin and not Flamethrower, so that isn't overly fantastic. Pretty weak move, so we're going to have Dugong come on in here and use Ice Beam, which is also super effective against grass. And wow, I think that's pretty much everybody's gotten a spotlight. And everybody on my team's gotten a spotlight so far, except for Pikachu, which was the starter back last time. Yeah, everybody's been in a battle except for Pikachu, although Pikachu will come in much later. I think he's also a much higher level than everybody else, just kind of happened. Yeah, he's at 47, everybody else is low 40s. But, oh well, doesn't really matter. Not a lot of training is going to be done. Like, you don't need to train and grind a whole lot for these segments, except for the Elite Four in Fire Red and Leaf Green. After you finish all this stuff, the Elite Four get powered up Pokemon. Also, this looks bad. A Water type against my Dugtrio, but my Dugtrio is fine. And now I think I'm going to switch into the only one that hasn't been shown yet, Pikachu. I'm not going to evolve Pikachu just because you weren't able to evolve him in Pokemon Yellow. And, well, he's just going to stay Pikachu, so there you go. But, what was I... Again, I get off topic and I forget what I was talking about earlier. Crap. Wow. I've completely forgotten. Oh yeah, the Elite Four in this, these remakes, they get powered up. They have a couple new Pokemon each, and their levels are around the 60s to, I think, even the 70s, maybe? So I'm going to be training up for that, and you probably should as well if you're planning on taking them on. But it really isn't necessary. It's more of a fun thing and also really good for grinding Pokemon up to level 100 if you wanted to do that. But I'm still going to show them off because it's just Elite Four and Champion and whatnot. It's just the way to finish off a Pokemon game, really. So we're going to go do that eventually at the very end of this project. And again, it won't take that long, but it will take quite a bit. My god, so many battles here. And for now, they are all still Kanto Pokemon. They are currently still keeping us in the dark of certain... Also, did that Bellsprout give me 666 EXP? I'm pretty sure it did. Well, we are currently being kept in the dark of certain other Pokemon, but we'll see those later in the Sevii Islands, the rest of them. I mean, it's called Sevii for a reason. Sounds like 7, doesn't it? Well, there are 7 of them, yet we only have access to 3 at the moment. And let's go ahead, head into this forest, the Berry Forest. How descriptive. So we have a bit of a maze here. It's kind of reminiscent of the Viridian Forest, actually, but a lot more mazy, a lot more Pokemon to be found. But we really don't have to worry about them because I cut them all out. But you have your basic grass and bird Pokemon, and by bird Pokemon I mean flying Pokemon, because bird Pokemon wasn't a type, although I believe at one point it was supposed to be. But we have Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Drowsy, Hypno, Weepinbell, Bellsprout, and Oddish, Vileplume, I'm pretty sure. And I'm just going to surf down here because I can. Way to go, Slowbro. able to carry my weight still, even though you really aren't the most fit Pokemon. You are still really good at battles and carrying me across water and stuff. Now, this girl looks extremely dangerous, so just in case I need to light her on fire, I will, and that's why I'm putting Flareon at the front, of course. Or rather, she's being scared by a Pokemon. Now this doesn't help Hypno's case in the slightest. Internet has a bit of a joke going about Hypno and what he does in his free time. And this does not help it at all. In fact, this might be what started it. But, what am I doing? Why? Oh yeah, I was going to attempt to catch him just because, but I don't think it's going to work out, if I remember right. It's been a while since I've recorded these. I've actually recorded these, I think, a month in advance. So if I seem forgetful of anything, that's why. But really, the ball's not shaking at all. But, oh well. God, you can catch Mewtwo within 5 Pokeballs in the Pokemon Emerald Randomizer, but you can't catch a Hypno in a Ultra Ball? Way to go, guy. But there we go, we beat down Hypno because he's scaring little girls, and we get a berry that does absolutely nothing. We really don't have to worry about berries at all, they're just kinda there. They take more of a purpose in the Gen 3. Well, technically this is Gen 3, but I mean like Pokemon Emerald. Oh, hey, I have to talk to people. Hello there, Dad. So, that meteorite that you wanted me to give you earlier, here it is finally, now that I found Lostel. Also, yes, I do know the pun in Lostel's name. And we get a Moonstone, so that would be an extra Moonstone for you, although the game still gives you enough to be able to evolve all the Pokemon that evolve by Moonstones. But you have one extra one, just in case you wanted to evolve another one, or you found a better one, stat-wise or nature-wise or whatever, and you originally weren't paying attention to that stuff. I wish they had done something like that in Pokemon White, because I had spent forever looking for a Thunderstone to evolve my Electric into an Electros, and I just now finally got one, and I'm now halfway done with my team. So, that's fun. But here we are, Bill and Celio. They apparently finished up the PC, that gigantic machine there. But it looks like it's in need of some upgrades. There are some things that we need to add in there. But we'll get into that later. So that's it for this side quest. We can now go to the 8th gym if we wanted to, but I'm not going to show that because I showed that in Pokemon Yellow. And pretty much that's it. In the next part, we're going to go ahead and after beating the Elite Four, after beating the champion, after we become the champion, we will explore all the islands in their entirety. So, yeah, that's something, excuse me, to look forward to. So, with that, well, let's quickly take a look at the PC, see what I've got going here. You actually need 60 Pokemon to get the National Dex, so I've been catching some stuff. Oh, hello there, Shiny Raticate. How are you doing? Take that, Gary. Yours is dead, mine is shiny. Or, rather, Levere. He's still Levere. See you all next time. Goodbye.